Let's talk about Stranger Things. You see, when this movie ended at part 3, they should have just ended it there and call it a day. But no, they went ahead and made a part 4, and I'm hearing rumors that there may be a part 5. I don't know, but rumors. So, was it worth it? Should I have done it? Is it overhyped because everyone is talking about it? So I'm going to talk about this on today on Alternate Stories. This is Alternate Stories, guys. We talk about everyday stories and things that affect us. I've always loved story, and if you're here, I hope you love stories too, as much as I do, or even more. And we will talk and converse together. So Stranger Things was premiered last weekend. They started this scene giving their condolences to what happened in Texas Uvalde, the 19 student that lost their life. They just like put that in there, and that was really touching. The first thing you see, that was that. When part 3 ended, they were fighting the last fight, or that's what it seemed like, and they won. Joyce Byers, Will Byers, and Jonathan, they were moving out. Although we lost Hopper, when movies end and like, oh, we did it, we won, life returned back to what it was. So we're moving up, we were staying in, applying for college and whatnot. But towards the end, they tricked us. They showed this part where in Russia or in Alaska, as we happen to know it, the Russian went to a prison cell and were like, not the American. So they brought out the other Russian guy and they took it. We saw that they had a baby monster that they were breeding. The monster, same one, attacked the attacked the prisoner. But what they suggested was that not the American, What they suggested was that one, that might be Hopper, but they didn't show who it was, like they didn't even open the prison cell. And another thing that suggested to me is that they might make another season was when the baby monster ate up the prison guy, like, oh, this monster is not totally over. There is more left, and that is how we saw ourselves in part 4. And I was like, what are they gonna play anymore? So, spoiler alert, this is what happened. That was the only spoiler alert I am allowed to give you guys, because I can neither post the footage, God knows what. Facebook will throw me away, YouTube will cast me away. But that's the only spoiler alert I can give. But trust me, the Dufa brothers, they impressed us once again. They showed us that they were not done with the story yet. There was more, and we saw that in part 4. It started by them giving tribute to the Uvalde student. So scene 4 started with am I even allowed to spill the beans? I'm not sure, but I'm going to say as little as I can. This year the movie is interesting. They've shown us that there is more to this story than what we saw in part 1, part 2, part 3. There is still a lot of monsters to fight, but season 3 started with 11 losing her powers. She don't have any more powers, and she is being bullied by Christy. But it started all normal till it was like they were fighting a different monster. But no, it's not. It's the same monster that has evolved itself to this. But great storyline, and that's all I can give. But if you watch the movie, please come comment. Let's talk about it. At least I can type it, but I can't say it. Sorry, I wish I could. But I can answer one question for you. It was worth watching, and if you finish it in one day, legend says that you're psychotic. So guys, that is it for Stranger Things. See you next time. Bye.